Hey guys, Yuyukirby here with another episode of Spyro the Dragon. In the last episode, we completed all of Artisans and cleared out the homeworld for Peacekeepers. I stumbled over my words there. And today we're going to start doing some of the stages. Actually, first you're going to get those last two gems I somehow missed. I have no idea why the heck I missed those. I thought I got them. Oh well. I must have been in a hurry to finish up the episode. There's the hit delay for those narcs again. I don't know why that one has it. Anyway. I'm not gonna cut this out. Yeah, the reason why, like it's just too short to cut out, and besides, it's gonna lead me. And I'm missing more gems. Where am I missing? I thought I cleared the world. Sparks, point me in. I think I missed them when I went near the ones. Yep, here they are. I'm missing gems all over. Okay, where are my gems I'm missing? Over there. I'm both embarrassed and laughing at this. Like, how did I miss these gems? I could have sworn I got them. That sounded like I got an accent. Okay, did I miss the locked chest too? If you get a thief after they do it, they just drop one pearl, like the one. Honestly, I'm surprised that they didn't have the thieves drop 3 like the big thieves and artisans. Thanks, game. Yeah, that's one thing why I don't like. Oh, okay, I can actually explain that. In Spyro 2, well, starting in Spyro 2, if you were to flame 10 different fodder, not on the same stage, just 10 in general, each 10th fodder, the butterfly would be a life butterfly, and that is something they added in the remake for the first one. It's still, they didn't really need to add it into the into 2 and 3 because it was already there. There. Now we have all the gems, and we 100%ed the stage. I'm laughing at that. I'm really just straight laughing at how stupid that was. Anyway, Opt Dry Canyon, which does not have a Japanese name because it is one of 4 stages in the series to keep its original name. I will mention the other 3 when I actually cover them. So, stay tuned. What am I, a TV show? No, I'm a Let's Player. Anyway, here we go. Dry Canyon, the first stage. This is different that the stages are going to be a bit bigger than in Artisans. Let's have these cannon norks that will actually shoot you. In the original, there's a quick moment where you actually, I believe if you were quick enough, you actually could flame them. In this, you cannot flame them. You have to be killed by the fire, by your charge. Also, I'm surprised I did not take damage. Anyway. Here you also have Egg Thief. Also starting now, a lot more stages are going to have Egg Thieves. Because believe it or not, the eggs don't go until the end of the game. Anyway, there's the egg number 4. But yeah, it's like not every stage has Egg Thieves. I mean, not, yeah. Do this, free this this dragon to rescue Conan.
What? Huh? Oh. Thank you for releasing me, Spyro.
Alrighty. So what we're gonna do is we're actually going to split off now because there's a little split in the stage right here. There is a circle around point, so we'll come back and get this stuff when we do, because we also need to go into that little castle right there. I like the remake version of this little cave. It just gives more of a thing. Also, we have these guys using vultures as weapons. So there you go. We also have vultures themselves. I love how they do the little knockout pose thing when you kill the big guys. That's just really funny. Like you didn't flame them, you just bonked them on the head. I don't. This game seems a little bit more tricky with the charge with setting up enemies on ledges, but anything you need to charge.
Are you the young dragon I've been hearing so much about? Ever since you were a wee puff of smoke, we've known,
You've known...
I forget.
I love how they give one of the old forgetful dragons a bomb. It's like, why do you have the bomb? Oh. I don't know how the heck you went after me. That is really weird. Hitboxes or something. Anyway. Yeah, you can also charge the vultures. Interesting note, each stage, while not every stage has a skill point, each stage does have a trophy skill point. The one for this stage basically is charging all of those vultures. I think two stages in this world have those. Anyway, yeah, we do need to come back here, so you might. Okay, screw you, sir. Interrupting me. Anyway, I did miss that one fly gem. That gem was flying in the air. Anyway, there's also a gem where that one life. There are also gems where that one life is. We're gonna come back to that because we do need to actually just do another circle of the stage. I suppose it would have been easier to just go to this spot and then do it, but I wanted to show that dragon off.
Dry Canyon rewards good gliders. You are a good glider, eh, Spyro?
I was born to glide.
I don't understand the pause. Like in the original, Spyro didn't have the pause, so it's like the pause just seems really awkward, honestly. Anyway, if you now glide over this way, you actually cover this hidden path with the key.
Incredible glide, Spyro. I thought I'd be stuck here forever with those ugly vultures standing on my head. Those birds might look tough, but they're pretty tasty. Flame broiled with a pinch of salt.
I like the affliction that the original voice actor for that dragon actually gave. Like, it doesn't feel like, oh hey, like, yeah. To me, the new one just doesn't really seem to match those words. If it had a bit of a more thoughtful process, then it would kind of sound perfect. So the voice actor was fine. I just didn't really like the affliction he gave for with a pinch of salt. Alright, so we're going to glide over to where the life is, because there are 2 gems here. Yeah, I did, yeah. I knew of that one. if you go get the key after doing this, it's kind of just easier because you have to jump this way multiple times anyway. So it's like, all right, this is one of my least favorite glides in this game. Good. You might have noticed that was not a hover that comes in Spyro 2. They did not add hover. Like I said, they still kept the dropping thing, which I don't really like. It's like it really has no point. Okay, it's just I don't know why they kept that in this version of this game. It's like there's no real point in doing it, honestly. Anyway, now we're going back to finish the stage. Jump. Okay, I thought I could jump that. Maybe once in a while, maybe once I actually did that, but okay. I'm not really going to be cutting a lot because the stages are really short. So it's like was like a few seconds of charging. I can easily just, oh hey, we're done. Anyway, yeah, right when I finished that, oh hey, we actually made it back to where we were. And this should be last. Yep. And we are now done in the stage. So now let's return to Dry Canyon. So now we have 1,600 treasure. Oh, interesting note. Oh, I came to it too late. I'll explain that when we go to the next stage. I'm gonna kill these guys. I also want to get this fire. I always will be aiming to get the pearls. Anyway, okay. So one thing I wanted to show is in these screens, if you press the shoulder buttons, you actually spin in place. You can go up or down. You can flap your wings, and you also can breathe fire. It doesn't do anything, but it's just a little fun thing you can do. Anyway, now we're off to Cliff Town, which is the second of 4 levels to keep its name in the Japanese version. Ow! Dick. Alright. So, I want to take a quick... No, I'll get to a high point. I'll get to a high point to actually give my next interesting tidbit. Also, those mamas will just slap... I call those mamas. I don't know, just slapping their husbands or something. I don't know, just a really weird thing, but yeah, I'm a weird person. When alone, they will actually use that slap to actually hurt you. And it also has pretty decent knockback, so I would be really careful. And yeah, so if you flame those pots once, you will get a gem. And then go straight, make me line for this dragon.
How's a dragon supposed to flame metal armor anyway?
Remember, Spyro, flame won't work on metal, but charging with your horns, that should do the trick.
I like the server dude infliction he gives for that guy, like for that dragon. It's like, yeah, he's charged a lot of stuff in his life. Anyway, as you see, we have another theme. So that's 3 areas in this stage in this world that actually have egg thieves. So yeah, now we have 5. And would you believe that is the last egg in this world? That is all. Yeah, this world had only 3 eggs. Yeah, like I said, eggs aren't a common aren't a common collectible in this game. They're just really needed once. I mean, I go to the balloonist now, but we actually made it to how much to the total trigger we need to actually go to this world. yeah, each Bluenish has a different requirement. However, the last two actually require the same thing. I mean, the first two and the last two require the same thing. If you recall, to get two Peacekeepers, we needed 10 dragons. A later world will actually require more dragons. And to get to the third world, we need 1,200 treasures. So when we started this, we actually could have spoken to him. No, spoken to him, but it's like if you stay on top of stuff, you actually can easily you actually can't really see the. Excuse me. I keep getting interrupted. You can actually keep yourself from actually seeing the Sorry Spyro. You need all of these. Which isn't really a bad thing, but it's just really kind of sad that sad though. And those two at the same time. I like the old versions of the Mamas because if you played the old version, when actually, hold on.
Hey, what's on the other side of that river?
Why don't you glide there and find out?
Okay, anyway, I'm gonna finish that thought before I continue on. When killed, the Mamas would actually say, "Oh, dear." There. Yeah, that's how they actually would say. I like that version. Anyway, one thing I do like to say is that dragon has a really tauntingly tone, but honestly, it kind of works because like it makes you even more curious. And we're dead. This is another flat glide that I don't like, and one that there are very few glides that I really wish they had kept the they really given you the hover. Anyway, it's either here or Dry Canyon that had these trophy achievement be charged all of the vultures. I don't remember which one. If I do, I'll probably put up on screen. But like I said, it's just an achievement. So I know it makes it look a little bit lazy, but it's like it doesn't really matter if I do that. Cause I mean, it's like I said, I know I'm withholding information. I apologize for that, but it's like it's an achievement, so.
You've reached the highest point in Clifftown. You can get to almost anywhere from here. If I were you, I'd use that whirlwind over there.
And if you talk to him, there's no whirlwind over there. Anyway, okay, so now that we're at the highest point in Clifftown, which I find really bullcrap, honestly. It's like, look at this compared to where the end is. That's really higher. This would be about, I want to say about either a little bit lower than the second level of that group of huts. Anyway, on to the second little bit of trivia for the stage. This world bears a striking resemblance to worlds from the cult television show Reboot. Yeah, they had to go there. From the episode with no name. So you can tell what that was about easily. Yeah. Anyway, if you go off to this side, you actually will see some gems right down that side. I actually forgot to grab those, but there's also some gems down this way. You have to use that, because otherwise you cannot do it. Also, this is one stage at which you actually notice, hey, they actually added texture to the Death Falls. Like now you actually see a desert, which I really enjoy. It's basically a cloud type thing though. So it's like, yeah, if we go down there, we will not touch that. We will still just fall through the ground. But so I like that. I'm gonna collect these gems. And we have, yeah, now we can actually go and finish off getting all the gems at this stage. Glide over to here to get these 2 chests. Alright, and to get the rest of the gems, we actually have to go back to the 3rd level up there. But when you reach up there, a second whirlwind would actually appear. Not when you reach back at that spot. When you reach up here. If you glow down here, you will find this rocket. Flame it, and it will set off that one padlock chest up on the 2nd level. So now we actually have to go all. So now we need to go back up to 3rd level, drop down to collect these gems. Thank you, Sparks. Interesting glitch that I actually have noticed sometimes. Even if you're standing right next to it, Sparks will not grab a gem. I don't know if I'll be able to show it though. Okay. Oh, we're missing 2. Alright, Sparks says it's down this way. Over there? Huh. Did I miss the gem in the beginning? Yeah, I did. That was me. Anyway, now we're just gonna take a leisurely stroll. Enjoy the music, by the way. I'm gonna kind of start doing that just so I'm not charging around so you can hear the music. And there's the end of the stage. Yeah, I'm going to kind of start being quiet a little bit more. So I apologize for talking so much. Because the music is awesome. And I'm so glad that Toys for Bob talked Stuart Copeland, the original composer, into coming back and doing this. I'm going to kill off these guys. I don't really know if they attack you. I know they hide. Anyway. That is where we are actually going to end for today. We cleared out the first 2 stages of Peacekeeper's World. Like I said, these are going to be start being a bit longer. So, yeah. And okay. I'm gonna. I feel weird that they gave Sparks hands. I find it really weird. Weird. I don't know. Anyway, this is where we're going to end off for the day. I thank you everyone for watching. I will see you all next time for finishing off Peacekeepers. Take care, everyone.